I'm sure that Bob promised it to you, but I'm not his assistant anymore. Oh, Julie, I'll beep this for Bob, okay? Yes, I will. Thank you. Jesus. Maggie Stone. No, I told you it's not really my job. I'll do what I can. Oh, just a minute. There we go. Maggie Stone, could you hold for a minute, please? Coffee, white, 3 sugar.
Oh.
What is the meaning of this?
Oh, there you are, Maggie. I've been trying to get your attention for ages.
Well, then you will have noticed that I'm incredibly busy, mostly doing your work.
Anyone would have thought I was demanding. I arrive late, I leave early, I take indecently long lunch breaks. I mean, I'm only here for a couple of hours. The rest of the day's yours.
Right.
Don't spit in it.
Morning, Bob.
Good morning, sir.
Punch me in the stomach.
Beg your pardon, sir.
Come round here and give me your best shot.
Am I allowed to run up, sir?
You can fire yourself out of a bloody cannon for all I care. I won't feel a thing. I've got a belly like a brick wall.
Second thought, sir. Probably not a good idea. I don't want to break my hand. I wouldn't be able to work.
Wise decision, Bob.
Is everything okay today, sir?
Do I seem old to you, Bob?
Oh, certainly not.
Well, as you know, the International Marketing Board is convening every morning this week. And as we sat for the first time today, I couldn't help but notice how young they all looked. I felt like a schoolmaster with a bunch of spotty sixth-formers.
Yes, but youth is no substitute for experience.
Oh, well, don't you be too sure about that, Bob. It's a foolish man who stands out in the corporate world. Yes, you know, I think I better pop out and buy myself a school uniform.
Good luck, sir.
Morning, Margaret.
Your coffee is served.
Well, better late than never. Pour it out, would you?
My pleasure.
What are you doing?
Pouring you a coffee. Say when.
Never mind when. What about why?
Sugar. 1, 2. Oh, what the hell.
I think you'll find that most people prefer to use a cup.
Your cappuccino is served.
Oi! What, no chocolate powder, then?
You heard the news about Maggie?
What news?
Apparently some newspaper doing an article on her.
Why, is she killed?
No, she's got to keep a diary. My week, a woman in a man's world.
A woman in a man's body, more like.
Bob's only concept of a woman in marketing is being draped across the bonnet of a car in a G-string.
Well, you can forget about that one, Maggie. A girl your size would need the whole bloody alphabet.
You know, Vaughan, I've rung up to personnel and asked them for an assistant to help me with my workload. Then perhaps my diary can be about me and not running menial errands for the devil child.
You haven't seen my briefcase, have you, Bob?
Yes. I believe I saw Maggie with it a couple of moments ago.
Did you?
Oh, look. There it is, sir, on my desk.
Ah.
Maggie, would you be so kind as to fetch it for the marketing director, please?
Okay.
I'd be right up shit creek if anything had happened to that, Bob. All the Bob minutes are in there.
Phew.
There you are, sir.
Thank you, Maggie.
Do you want to check it, sir? Make sure everything's in order?
No, I'm sure everything's present and correct. Right, I'm off to buy some new togs. Toodle pip.
Toodle pip, sir.
Why didn't you tell me it wasn't yours?
You didn't ask.
Good morning.
I'm looking for Maggie Stone. I'm Tessa Richardson, your assistant.
Oh, hi. Yeah, she's expecting you. Maggie, Tessa's here, your new assistant.
Ah. Oh, no. I knew I should have stipulated an ugly one. Hi, Tessa. I'm Maggie Stone. Pleased to meet you. Well, come with me. I'll show you around. Okay. That's where you'll be sitting. That desk there. I sit up on there. Let's meet Vaughan first. He's one of the good guys. Vaughan, this is Tessa. She's going to be helping me out from now on.
Hello.
Very pleased to meet you. If you need any help with anything at all, just let me know.
Thank you.
And beware. In this office resides the Prince of Darkness.
I see, so he's one of the bad guys.
Oh, no, he's worse than that. He's the Antichrist.
Does he have a name?
He calls himself Bobsleigh, but don't be fooled. He is not of this world. He is the spawn of Satan.
Can't wait to meet him.
Oh, no, please. Beware. Never look into his eyes.
Morning, Julia.
Morning, Bob.
Morning, Bonnie. Any repercussions on the briefcase incident?
No, not yet.
Pity. Good God. Who the hell is that?
Oh, that's Maggie's new assistant, Tessa.
Where did she come from?
Personnel sent her over.
Have you any idea the amount of hours I spend in clubs trying to find girls like that? And you're telling me all I've got to do is pick up the phone and call bloody personnel? Well, I better go and introduce myself immediately.
But, Bob, she's here to work.
Don't be so naive, Vaughan. Women are just like us. They view the workplace as nothing more than a hunting ground.
What on earth are you talking about?
Well, behind that innocent facade, Tessa will already have assessed every man in the department and awarded us a shagability rating.
Don't be disgusting.
No, it's true. It's a complex calculation. You, for instance, would have scored very highly in the shoulder to cry on column, but would have got a big fat 0 in the Roger me senseless category.
I haven't got time for this.
Well, Vaughan, I have. Wish me luck.
The marketing director's screaming for you in his office.
Oh, how inconvenient. I haven't had my shagability assessment yet. You wanted to see me, sir?
So, Bob, what do you think, eh?
You look incredibly young and with it, sir. Should go down a storm at the board meeting today.
Do you know what those little bastards did to me yesterday? Poured half a gallon of coffee into my briefcase.
Outrageous, sir. I trust you'll be retaliating.
Too bloody right I will. I'm sure their ringleader is that new boy, Kurt von der Heide, Director of European Operations.
What are you going to do to him, sir?
Well, I'm in two minds, Bob. Torn between the golden shower in his briefcase and the dog turd in his pocket.
Why not go for both, sir? Surf and turf. Lovely combo.
Well, that's a damn good idea, Bob. Yeah, that little runt's gonna rue the day he ever messed with me.
Ah, there you are, Maggie. I've just returned from the MD's office, where, as you can imagine, Coffeegate is top of the agenda.
Oh, no. I suppose you told him it was me.
Surely you wouldn't think I'd just drop you in it like that?
Yes?
Well, I didn't. Ah, I don't believe we've been introduced. Bob Sleigh, I'm Maggie's guardian angel.
Tessa Richards, pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
This is the one I was telling you about.
Well, don't believe a word of it. Oh, Maggie, you look snowed under. Let me help you with some of this
No,
filing.
it's
I
okay.
absolutely insist. See you later, Tessa.
You seem really nice. Oh, no. I told you not to look into his eyes.
When you finish with that, Vaughan, I've got some filing for you.
Forget it.
All right, I'll file them myself. I tell you, Vaughan, she's even lovelier up close. That woman is a sexual theme park. And I want to ride on everything. Hang on a sec. Just borrow your glasses.
Hey, what you...
Oh, she's almost sitting on my lap. Yahoo! Oh, yeah.
Will you come away from there, you're an embarrassment.
Shit. Just have to make a minor adjustment.
What are you doing?
Blotting out Maggie. Oh, yeah! Here we go. That's better.
You are obsessed with that girl.
What, and you don't fancy her? Come off it, Vaughan. You've undressed her with your eyes.
I have not.
All right, then. Here's a little test for you. On your desk, you now have 2 buttons. Press button A, and Tessa walks through that door fully clothed. Press button B, however, she walks in stark bollock naked. Which one would you choose?
That is a preposterous question, and one I'm not even going to dignify with an answer.
Oh, come on, Vaughan, she doesn't suffer any embarrassment either way. And you get to see her in the noddy. Go on, A or B?
Under those ridiculous circumstances, I suppose it would be B.
Naked?
Yes, naked, okay.
Good God, thank God you never pressed that button. Jeez.
What's going on in here?
Nothing. We were just, admiring your new assistant.
Yeah, I'll bet you were.
Well, it was Vaughan, mainly. He was just saying how much he'd like to see her muff in the buff.
I did not!
Vaughan, you know, I expect that kind of behavior from Cyclops here, but I thought you were different.
Yes, I am. Do you honestly
Don't
think
judge us so harshly, Maggie. We are only flesh and blood.
Which is exactly what I will splatter right across this floor if you don't keep away from her.
Well, looks like I might have to wait for the overprotective old hen to leave the nest before I move in on the succulent young chick. Everything okay, Tessa?
Yes, great.
Good, good. Listen, I was just going to pop out for some lunch. I wonder whether you had any plans. I know what it's like on the first day.
No, Maggie said she'd take me up to the canteen, thank you.
Oh, no.
What?
She is hopeless. Any excuse to break her diet and she'll...
She didn't mention a diet.
She's been with Weight Watchers 193 weeks. Yeah, she was 16 stone when she came here. But together we've managed to get her down to where she is now.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, the day she saw her feet again was one of the most moving of my life. We had a little whip round and bought her a new pair of shiny shoes.
I had no idea.
Well, how are you to know? Anyway, there's a fun little bistro around the corner where we all tend to go. Why don't we pop over there and spare poor Maggie?
Okay, I suppose so. I should leave her a note or something.
Oh, don't bother. She'll only eat it.
Well, are you sure?
Yes, I think it's for the best. Now, Maggie, please don't go blaming Tessa. She kept looking at her watch. We were just having such a riveting conversation. We just couldn't tear ourselves away, could we?
Really?
I'm sorry I'm back so late. I could stay on a couple of hours tonight if you like.
Oh, isn't she a treasure? I predict a very, very bright future for you.
Tessa, why don't you get on with some work whilst I have a little talk here with the hoofed one? How dare you take my assistant out for a 3.5-hour lunch?
Maggie, the poor girl's got to eat. She's a stick. She doesn't have those great hulking reserves of flesh that you do.
Tessa has been contracted to work for me. She is not here for your amusement.
How dare you? Has it not occurred to you, Maggie, that I might be the innocent in all this? That sweet little Tessa in there might be a sexual predatoress?
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Maggie, this is the 21st century. If a girl fancies you, she just drags you home by the knob. In fact, I'm seriously considering buying a pair of roller skates.
I am warning you for the very last time. During office hours, you keep away from her.
Maggie, if Tessa wants to have her wicked way with me in the stationery cupboard, she will. And there's not a damn thing I can do about it.
I can see that I'm wasting my breath here. I will go over your head.
Well, don't linger on the way over, eh?
And then with his other hand cut, yanks open his briefcase searching for a tissue and gets completely drenched.
I wish I could have been there, sir.
Oh, so do I, Bob, so do I. But the best bit is I managed to point the finger at young Sushi Yakamoto, that cocky little git from the Tokyo office.
Well, I wouldn't like to be in his kimono today, sir.
Too bloody right, Bob.
And the new suit went down well?
Well, strange enough, Bob, with all that commotion going on, no one actually noticed. I don't know what you think, but, I thought I might darken the old temples a bit. I fear this might be Maggie. She's apparently got a bee in her bonnet about something or other. Enter.
Thank you for seeing me, sir.
Well, off you go, Bob.
Yes, sir.
No, actually, I'd prefer it if Bob stayed. In fairness, I think he should hear what I have to say.
Oh, right. Well, do sit down.
No, thank you, sir.
Very well. Well, fire away, Margaret. I'm all ears.
I'm really sorry to have to spring this on you, sir, but I am at the end of my tether. I feel that I must speak out against the boys' club mentality that pervades this department.
Go on, Margaret.
Certain male executives seem to look upon their female colleagues as nothing more than their private playthings. The women here are simply not given the respect that they deserve. And unless and until we receive the recognition and reward so freely heaped upon our male counterparts, there will be serious consequences.
Well, Margaret, I'm most grateful that you brought this matter to my attention. And obviously, I take your complaints extremely seriously.
Thank you for your time, sir. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work I can be getting on with.
I say, she's a feisty little minx, isn't she, Bob? Did you see the way her breast shuddered as she banged her fist on the table?
Yes, she's a passionate woman, all right, sir.
Well, I just stood up to see her out, Bob, but I've got a boner the size of a baseball bat down here. Shame to see it go to waste, really. Anyway, it does some good to let off steam, doesn't it? Any action required, do you think, Bob?
Well, it never hurts to make a bit of a gesture, sir. Token promotion or something.
Well, hang on a minute. I mean, we only promoted her a short while ago.
Well, I wasn't actually referring to Maggie, sir, but her new assistant, Tessa.
Tessa? I don't believe I've met her, have I?
I don't believe you have, sir, but she's extremely hard-working and capable. And, well, I thought you could possibly promote her to become my assistant.
Could do, I suppose.
It would reflect favourably on you, sir.
Oh, well, in that case, Bob, it sounds the perfect solution. Well, now, if you'll excuse me, I'd better be off to the board meeting. I don't want to miss young Sushi munching the sperm sandwich.
What?
It was the marketing director's idea. He was just so moved by your speech.
And you think I can't see through this pathetic ruse?
We thought it's what you wanted.
You know, Bob, when I was asked to keep a diary this week, I thought I would have nothing to write about. But I needn't have worried. Your contemptible behavior has provided me with an embarrassment of riches.
Well, everything's worked out for the best, then. I only hope she can keep her hands off me.
You know, Bob, I have the same problem.
Really?
I want to put mine round your neck and squeeze. Whoa! Hello.
Ah, Tessa, thank you so much for staying on late. Please, take a seat.
Thank you.
Now, I thought we could have a glass of champagne to celebrate your outstanding achievements at Gatehouse.
Thank you. I must admit I didn't expect promotion and a pay rise after just one day.
Well, it's entirely merited. So, I think you and me are going to make a damn good team. It's all a bit formal here, isn't it? Why don't we, move over to the sofa?
Okay.
Which side do you prefer?
I don't mind.
Please, please. Are you comfy enough? I can get you another pillow. A cushion.
I'm fine, thank you.
Well, Well, to us. Oh, you've got a little bit of a thing there. Oh, no, it's gone. It's gone. Oh, I almost forgot. I bought you a little present.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Well, it's nothing, you know. I just saw it and immediately thought of you.
Bob, I think we might need to clarify our working relationship.
Absolutely.
For me, it's important we keep things on a strictly professional level.
Oh, of course.
I have a boyfriend, Bob.
Listen, I have girlfriends. You see, we've got so much in common.
No easy way to say this.
Say it.
You're just not my type.
Oh. You're not my type either.
Bob, I just don't fancy you, okay?
What? What a diabolical thing to say to someone.
Oh, well, I mean, maybe if we'd met under different circumstances, you know, on holiday or something, maybe we might have had a fling, but...
Well, there you go, then. Let's go for it. I've still got some holiday time owed to me. You haven't taken any of yours yet.
Bob, you're just going to have to appreciate that my heart lies elsewhere.
Well, it wasn't your heart I was interested in anyway.
Morning, Julia. Everything all right?
Yes, sir.
I want you to know that you're a vital little cog in our machine. Well done. Hello, girls. Keep up the good work. I'm right behind you. Carry on. Ah, Maggie. Everything all right now?
Well, sir...
Good, good. Morning, Bob.
Good morning, sir. Ah, I see you've returned to your natural colour.
Yes. What do you think, Bob? Not too subtle, is it?
Oh, no, sir. I think you've gauged it just right.
And the collar and cuffs match, of course. So I now have the cock of a 16-year-old.
Well, let's hope he doesn't want it back, sir. So, everything going okay on the international board, sir?
Oh, it's all getting rather competitive, I'm afraid, Bob. 2 directors are in hospital. Young Sushi's having his stomach pumped. And the Swede's been unconscious for nearly 24 hours.
Well, at this rate, sir, you're going to be the last man standing.
Well, they've only got themselves to blame, Bob. They started it all, remember?
Here's your coffee, Bob.
Thank you.
Anything else you'd like me to do?
No.
Aren't you going to introduce us, Bob?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. This is Tessa, my new assistant. Tessa, this is the marketing director, our leader.
Delighted to meet you.
Good to meet you too, sir. Would you like anything?
You're not just right now, thank you. You wily old fox, Bob. You know, I've been looking for a new assistant myself. I'm awfully short-staffed at the moment.
Do you not still have Jenny, Sophie, Monique, Ruth and Leslie, sir?
Oh, indeed I do, Bob. And they're all very good in their own way. But, well, not one of them is of the caliber of young Tessa. Huh?
Oh, you're not wrong there, sir. She's a real hot potato.
I want her, Bob.
Please don't make me part with her.
Now, you know I wouldn't if it wasn't absolutely vital.
It doesn't make it any easier on me, sir.
Look, why don't I pop an extra chunk in your wage packet this month by way of compensation, eh?
Okay. Shall I tell Tessa the good news?
No, Bob, I'll do that. Perhaps over a spot of lunch. Tally-ho, Bob.
Tally-ho, sir. I'm in a bit of a quandary over here, Maggie. I don't know what to go for. 2 weeks in New York or a new Ducati. That's the bane of a bonus.
What bonus?
Well, strictly speaking, Vaughan, it's more of a transfer fee, really. Well, I presume you both heard about young Tessa's promotion.
Of course we did. It's pathetic.
Well, it's all thanks to you, Maggie. I mean, you're the one that spotted her first and trained her up.
Trained her up. I only saw her for 2 hours all week.
I'm pleased she's gone. It's just you and me now, Maggie. Back to the good old days.
Don't bank on it. Perhaps you'd like to have a look at my diary. I've already emailed a copy to the marketing director. Once this little bombshell gets published, you'll all be sorry.
Maggie, are you sure you've thought this through? This could finish your career.
What career, Bob? As you so often remind me, I don't have a career. But you do. Or did. Bye-bye.
Certainly picked one hell of a time to wind her up, mate.
Stop fussing with all. I mean, no one takes women's magazines seriously anyway.
Women's... You know, this is for the Telegraph. The MD and half the board read that.
The Telegraph? Shit, she kept that one quiet.
Sorry, excuse me for interrupting, but there's a photographer and a journalist downstairs asking for Maggie. Is she okay?
No, she's not. Women's problems, you know. Well, you know. Let's leave her alone for a few minutes and I'll go and deal with it. Okay?
Enter.
Sir?
Come and sit down, Bob. Have you seen this?
Yes, sir.
Well, what the hell's Maggie playing at, I mean, if this is ever published, I shall be a bloody laughingstock.
Sir, if
And after all the trouble I went to this week to present myself as a young and dynamic director, I'm now being labelled a corporate bloody dinosaur.
Well, it's slanderous, sir. It's the rantings of a mad woman. Which is why I intercepted the journalist earlier today and suggested that a far more impressive candidate for the article would be Tessa.
Tessa?
Well, after all, sir, her rise through the ranks this week has been nothing short of meteoric.
And she is, of course, much more photogenic.
Indeed she is. It took me a while to track her down, sir. I understand she's no longer with you.
No, she isn't. I made the mistake of taking her along to the board meeting this morning. And that little weasel, Kurt von der Heide, immediately spotted her potential and snapped her up for himself at head office in Geneva.
Well, for the article then, sir. It seems that we have all come out of this unscathed.
Well, apart from Maggie, of course. We really can't have a hothead like that in the department, Bob.
Well, I agree she is a bit of a pit bull, sir, but I am rather fond of her. If I promise to keep her muzzled and put her on a lead, can we keep her?
Yes, all right. But she's damn lucky to have a knight in shiny armor like you, Bob.
Well, I'm George, sir. She's the dragon.
So, young Tessa, I assume you, you know...
Well, one doesn't like to brag about these things, sir, but I'm sure you can guess.
Oh, of course, of course.
And you?
Oh, well, like you, Bob, I don't want to, you know...
No, quite.
Did you find her good in that way?
Reasonably, sir. And you?
Oh, yes, I did, Bob. Nice girl.
Lovely.
But not really cut out for this place.
Not really, no, sir.
So, good riddance to her.
Good riddance to her.
And her sodding boyfriend.
Baby Bob is a 6-month-old baby who talks like a grown-up. Baby Bob is the star, and Alan Arkin, Jolie Fisher and Elliot Gould play along for the laughs. Baby Bob, 7:30 Wednesday, followed by The Bernie Mac Show.